I'm Kate Ward, and this is your Dickman Farms Smart Gardening Tip. Can you imagine what we're talking about today? That's right, the beauty from bulbs. And that's exactly what I have here with me. We have anything from gladiolas to lilies to a hardy orchid to dahlias here. And why are we talking about them today? Because there's a couple things that we want you to know so that you can be successful growing them. So gladiolas are pretty easy. Put them in the ground, up they come, cut them, great, wonderful. They're going to tell you on the back, and these are all gladiolas here, what and how deep to plant these guys. Now think about which colors you want to put together, or heck, buy a bunch, throw them in. And what do I mean by throwing them? Exactly that. So when you dig your hole for these bulbs, kind of just get a couple and toss them in and let them rest. Probably 3 to 5 to 7 per hole really puts on a show. Now you can line them out. Maybe you have a vegetable garden, you just want it for cutting, it'll make it nice and easy to have simple rows. But if you want it to look kind of natural coming up, just have a few just offset as opposed to 1, 1, 1, 1. We humans tend to be pretty linear, and it just doesn't look as natural. So that's an idea for planting these glorious beauties. Now, on the far end, way down there, see, those are all lily bulbs. Lilies are absolutely fantastic. Some of them are humongous, some of them are fragrant, some of them are two-tone, they're all good for cutting. And they'll come up, probably bloom this year, do a nice job blooming, they will bloom this year, but next year and following years is when they really get in there. So those bulbs will increase in size, and they actually multiply too. So that one lily bulb, you might get 2, 3, they form little lily babies. So some really wonderful plants down on the end. Just check your heights, because as I said, some of them, like, this one here, can get really big. Where meanwhile, some of them, like that one there, that little pink guy, it's only this big, so it's short. So just make sure you're paying attention to how big they are. And if you're getting multiple, short in the front, big in the back. So what else do I have here? Let's see. Whee! Come on over here. Look, 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 look. Dahlias. Who doesn't love dahlias? Look at all the colors. Purple, pink, orange, yellow, red, all those wonderful different colors. Well, the thing about dahlias is they like warm soils, right? Well, so do the glad, but they're tropical. So if you want these big flowers sooner, same with glads, but you want these big flowers sooner, get them started. Grow them early. So you get your pot, start them in the house. They're not going to come up high before you push them outside and plant them in the ground for the season. But if you get them in, you're going to get blooms even earlier in the season than if you wait for the ground to warm up. Now, come on over here, come on over here. Okay, finally down here, some of these critters. Now this here is another perennial coming back every year. These are Crocosmia. Yes, this is a summer blooming bulb. It will multiply and you'll get more, but wonderful for hummingbirds. This big arching flower, really neat. And also some cannas. So look at that flower. Now we will have them growing and ready to go, but some of these color combinations you're only gonna find in these early bulbs. Last thing, a lot of these bulbs you need to dig up at the end of the season because you can keep them, but they don't want to live here through our winters. You know, they come from the south, they want to go there. So if you want to keep them from year to year, at the end of the season, all you got to do is take them up, shake off the stuff, store them dry, and away you go. You can plant them every year, anywhere you want, in a pot, in the ground, off you go. So that's just a bit of the beauty we have here for you from our bulbs this spring, and we'll see you soon.